there, welcome back to the last episodes that we're gonna talk about Kdrama Better Heart. So we are going to start with Dongju's house, simple yet full of warmth. And we can see we first entered the living room, which spans 2 levels in height with plenty of ambient lighting, neutral toned plain walls and large windows to allow the light to flood the entire space. The furniture is simple, the bedroom is also minimalist, just a bed, a dresser and a wardrobe. Upstairs is his office, which opens onto the living area below. In here, we find the only splash of color, which is Eunam's painting area with a portrait of Dongju on a yacht in the middle of the sea, surrounded by a vast blue sky. In other words, we have a simple yet warm home with a strong color accent, just like the character himself. Dongju is warm, sincere, and has the strength to overcome every obstacle. Now, another interior design that I personally loved and I want to talk about it's the home of Ildo's old friend and Eunam's father, the place where that picture with Dongju Young was taken. The house has 2 distinct zones, the kitchen and breakfast area with exposed brick walls in natural tones and 2 kitchen counters topped with yellow mosaic, which brightens and cheers the space. On the brick wall side, there's an old restored kitchen buffet, a vintage wooden radio, and several retro decorative objects, including an old oil lamp. The kitchen is separated from the living area by 2 wooden panels. Now, in the living room, the walls are faded blue with shelves full of old film cameras, records, a recorder player, and even a metal stove and the pickup. But the most beautiful element is the glass wall through which natural light pours into the space. Right in front of this glass wall stands a minimalistic simple table placed between a large green plant and the lamp that lights up the table. The whole scene is very symmetrical but very serene, bright and beautiful. And I just wanted to mention it because it's a very unique and beautiful interior design. The theme is definitely retro. Now, I don't know how much sense it makes to talk about Gang Cheon's office interior, Daesan Group, because it's basically a massive room. The walls are wooden paneled, there's a huge desk with a massive chair, conversation area with large brown leather sofas and armchairs around the marble table. There's also a special room for the money vault, small but equipped with a heavy table and massive chairs, a sign that only powerful people sit there. So in the end, the interior design perfectly suits the character with the highest position in the company. His office screams power and authority. So now that we ended all this K-drama buried heart, please comment me below what actually impressed you the most. Scene, image, line, I don't know, anything. See you next time with the other series that we're gonna talk about.